This is me on October 22nd trying my first handstand kick-up. Later on in the year, this is March 18th, getting my first handstand push-up. This is me today. Now I'm focused more on advanced calisthenics moves, such as the front lever and the planche. On October 16th, I saw my first calisthenics video, which inspired me. This will be my equipment I'm using. My goal is to transform my 2-second front lever and 1.5-second planche. So on day 1, I did banded front lever holds for 3 sets of 5. I decided to train consistently for a week. No rest days, just training. Some days would be more hard than others. I switched to half lay holds, banded planche holds, really focusing on isometrics and pull-ups and push-ups. I wrote a workout plan for myself, and if it proved to be useful and increase my time, I think I will continue to use it. In this plan, my main goal is to increase my planche hold and my front lever hold. This is day 2. I began the day with a banded front lever. Notice I'm using a darker band. Since the day prior, I did quite a heavy lifting session, and my core was feeling quite burnt. So I dropped down to a heavier band to support my hold. I then went down in a progression, worked on half lay front lever. Then I did advanced front lever pull-ups, and I would do these banded to assist. Then for planche training, I trained my first negatives. Then I would do banded planche just to hold the isometric and to isolate the muscle groups in the isometric position. Then I did straddle front lever pull-ups, 3 sets of 8. Day 3 began, and I did unassisted tuck front lever pull-ups. My main goal with this program was to increase my front lever hold, so as you can see throughout the video, I trained specifically more front lever movements than planche because I'd been training planche all year, whereas I've only been training front lever for around 5 months. On day 4, I started with tuck planche push-ups. I feel as if these are one of the building blocks to planche, and they really help you get your hold. Then I continued with straddle planche negatives and banded front lever negatives. One strange thing I found when training the front lever was that I could hold the banded position for a very, very long time. But when I was not using the band, the front lever was incredibly hard, and the band was only around 15 pounds of resistance. This meant I was progressing too fast, which means I should train the half lay. So day 4 went by. Day 5, I did mainly attempts just to start prepping for the day 7. I also did some 90-degree handstand push-ups because I had not trained handstands aside from the negatives for a while. You will also notice that the day prior I trained dragon flags. This was to strengthen my core. Day 6, I did mainly attempts again, seeing as the next day I will do the final attempts. I did straddle negatives. Finally, it was day 7, test day. My front lever in total increased by 3 seconds, a tremendous amount, seeing as I isolated the movement. My planche doubled its hold time. In conclusion, I was able to rapidly, in under a week, increase my hold time in these movements. I think I will continue to use this plan, but it's very important to have rest days because this is very strenuous. I will release this on my website if you want to try this plan out for yourself. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it.